This is Highlight Augusta and AE The Cool.
I took a shot to the heart.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing good.
Good. Well,
If you can, just introduce yourself to the Highlight Augusta fan base.
Well, my name is AE The Cool. I'm a singer-songwriter, producer from here in Augusta, Georgia.
all right.
And what would you call your singing and songwriting? Would you call it a gift, a purpose, a calling?
I would consider it a calling. I have been doing this for about 5 years now. I started back in 2014 pursuing it. Before then, it was just, I guess, a dream at that point. It wasn't until I was at work one day and I was like, this is not, it's not what this is not what I'm trying to do. This is not where I'm meant to be. And I've always wanted to be a songwriter. I knew that my career was going to be songwriting, and I would always say that I had a face for radio. So I always wanted, just a confidence thing. It was just a confidence thing. And I was always planning on being in the background. And I was just thinking if I don't really try and use my gifts and, find my purpose in this world, I would literally just be unhappy for the rest of my life.
Right.
So from then on, I would try to talk to anybody I could get with anybody I could get with to try and record. And then a year later, I put out my first little ditty.
Okay. Well, they say if you don't use it, you lose it.
That's
so
true.
That's really good.
Okay, you said you've been doing this for 5 years. We know that does not come easy. So what makes that hustle worth it for you?
I guess just knowing that something's gonna come out of it.
Yeah.
It may not be something massive, it may not be Beyonce level, but my calling is to help someone.
Yeah.
So even if I'm not gonna be able to touch millions of people, even a few people that I connect with, it just means so much. So.
Absolutely. Okay, and
Where does your music come from? I say draw inspiration, but I really mean where does it come from within you?
My music comes from experiences and not necessarily my own. I know a lot of love songs that I wrote were before I even had a first boyfriend.
Yeah.
So I was single for a long time.
I know, right?
And so I would have to pull from what I would see on TV or what I would see my friends go through. And I think one thing that I have always been really good at is kind of making 5 situations out of one simple situation. So I exaggerate it to the point to where I could make 5 songs from one simple thing. So I think that's really cool. Musically, I like to refer to film scores. I love film and I love the music behind it. I love it. And I love how it brings out the feeling even more.
Immediately.
And so just how all the elements play together, I like to use that tactic when I'm creating, from lyrics to rhythmic cadence to harmonies to chord progressions, all of that. It all has a purpose. It all means something. Right. So that's what
Okay. I feel that means I'm a huge movie person. So I like that. I appreciate that because that's definitely how I felt when I was listening to the project.
What do you love about Augusta?
I know I always say what I love about Augusta is that it's home, and I honor it as my home. It's I know I've said to you that I'm a makeup of my surroundings.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, you're a makeup of who's around you, and it's been Augusta. I've lived all over. I've met all kind of different people. I've been through a lot of different things, and it's all been in Augusta. And who I am as AE The Cool, who I am as Ashley, who I will be, it started here. And so I just honor that about Augusta. So.
Word. I feel it. Here for it.
What's your latest release or project that we should be looking out for?
My project is called Forgive. It is 3 years in the making. Some of the songs are even 4 years old.
Wow.
So it's been a long time. I've been through a lot of things. I've grown, I've evolved, and this is just the result of it. It is an urban contemporary EP. There are 5 songs on it, and it's got some lo-fi beats. It has some R&B. It's got some soul in there, and so it's just a mix-up of everything that I am. So I'm super excited about it.
Yes,
Drops February 1st.
There you go. That's dropping, girl.
What would you say is the greatest lesson that you've learned over your 5-year journey of becoming AE The Cool?
That believing in yourself is your superpower. Like when you believe that you can have everything you want, if you believe that your dreams can come true, like that's just, it motivates you to wake up. It motivates you to keep working and to do what you're meant to do on this earth. You know, if you just believe that you can have it, you know, there's so many people that, you know, just walk around on this earth and just kind of go with the motions because they don't believe that they can have anything that they want, you know, and so, but you really can. And so that's what I love to know.
And of course, with everything, we know that, you know, pursuing a dream, you have to come up with obstacles and try to work through them. What has been the biggest obstacle that you found for yourself?
Yeah, I think learning that was my biggest obstacle because I had to get out of my own way. It's like when you're surrounded by no, you know, and I don't want to get emotional about it, but when you're surrounded by the word no, it gets difficult. It's so hard, you know, and so, you know, you kind of have to break out of that on your own, you know, I had to break out of it on my own. Some people have other people, you know, some people get that significant other that can help them elevate and all of that different stuff. But I kind of had to do it, you know, on my own for the most part. And I've had help here and there, but for the most part that I had to do that. So I think that was my biggest obstacle.
You did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
And here at Highlight Augusta, you know, my main focus is to highlight the underdogs, the people who I feel aren't really appreciated in the sense in which I believe they should be. So if you were in an arena full of people who had no idea who AE The Cool was, what would you say to them?
You are ready for anything and equal to anyone through your higher power who infuses you with strength and confidence.
I don't know where to start. You left a terrible scar. You say you sorry, you are. You never stop.
Next time on Highlight Augusta.
It's more than just like a response to anything that drives me. It's just knowing that this is what I do, so I have to do it. I have to.
You never gave me